some baseball? We're too good for you. Oh yeah? You don't even have big league chew. Yeah!
By any means necessary, everything I'm doing is legendary. Step in my office cause I'm a boss, not a secretary. Second to none, I am primary, not secondary. Give me the throne, I'm crown taking, I'm about to make the boom, yeah, I make it boom. I'm coming with it, you feel it, I make it boom, boom.
Gentlemen, we are here to crown a champion in West Columbia here at the Midland Sports Complex. It's the Diamond Youth Baseball Division II World Series final between North Carolina and Alabama. You can see their flags out in center field behind me. It's quiet now, but at 3 o'clock here, it's going to get rowdy as two of the best teams of the tournament are going to meet here to decide who goes home a World Series champion. We started with a plethora of teams from around the Southeast, and remaining here are the two teams that met as the final undefeated squads last night. Alabama had the bases loaded, down by just 3 runs, but a called strike 3 ended their chance. They staved off elimination over on field 6 against South Carolina and won the bye into this title game. North Carolina defeated the home team, the Midland All-Stars, by a score of 1-0 just a few moments ago on this field, and we're going to be right back with you here for the final between Alabama and North Carolina. This is the Diamond Youth Baseball Division II World Series Final.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat, and even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Be a great coach. We need you.
Our kids need you. Motivate them.
Challenge them.
Inspire them.
Pay attention and know the facts.
Every injured youth is a loss.
So let this be our goal.
Our collaborative goal.
Our unified goal.
Our name is our mission. Coach safely. It's the mission.
It's the purpose.
And we are back here, ladies and gentlemen, and we might have saved the best for last here. The Diamond Youth Baseball World Series Division II Ozone Championship game between North Carolina and Alabama. Now, we did just see these teams play within the last 24 hours, and it was a doozy, full of controversial calls, big-time hits, strikeouts, and diving plays. And it was everything you want out of one of these tournaments, and we're getting it again for the whole darn thing. I'm going to start off here with the batting lineup for the visiting team. Alabama, brought to you by Team Pass. Batting leadoff, it's Brody Smith. Batting second, Harrison Hovey. Batting third, Bronner Deal. Batting fourth, Parker Bond. Batting fifth, Carson Grantham. Batting sixth, Colt Carpenter. Batting seventh, Jace Yackel. Batting 8th, Spencer Ellenberg. Batting 9th, Mason Davis. Batting 10th, Luke Shoemaker. And batting 11th, Landon Lindsay. Alabama managed by Chris Smith, coached by Jason Jewell and Chris Yackel. And here's how North Carolina will line up in the field for this one. Starting in the outfield over in right, you have double zeros, Jacob Allen. In left, you have, wrote down center field twice. I'm assuming it's going to be Mason Coates out there in left, as that's where he's played a lot of this tournament so far, number 11. And in center field, number 5, Ari Marshall. Going around the horn over at first base, you got Jace Ratliff, number 22. At second base, number 10, Van Udi. Over at the hot corner at third, it's Brandon Stansberry, number 3. At shortstop, number 6, Reese Conklin, who almost single-handedly brought North Carolina to this championship game with his play in the bottom of the 6th against Midland. On the bump, it's Jackson Bricker who ended that game on the mound, and catching him behind the dish is John Neal Conklin. That first pitch is lined over to Stansberry and caught ranging to his left. 1 pitch, 1 out for Jackson Bricker, and Smith down on the line out to third. That'll bring up Harrison Hovey. And Alabama staved off elimination, defeating South Carolina in 10 innings last night after falling to North Carolina 5-2 in the winner's bracket. These were the last 2 undefeated squads here at the Diamond Youth Baseball Tournament. As this 1-0 pitch is going to be put the other way into right center, down for a hit. Marshall comes over and collects it and will hold Harrison Hovey to a single. And so Harrison Hovey on with a 1-out single. That'll bring up the catcher, Bronner Deal. And Bricker's pitch. That'll miss down for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch coming here from Deal. And that is jumped on and hit far into foul territory down the left field line. Deal was all over that one just a bit early. So 1 away here, a 1-1 count. And fouling that one off is going to be Deal. He went fishing there. Just got a piece of it. 1-2 the count now. 1 away, runner on first. Bricker working from the stretch. He gets a swing and a miss there for strike 3. Bronner Deal down swinging, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Parker Bond. And Bond was sent down on strikes to end that game last night and was not too happy about the call, and that one's in there for strike 1 to Bond. Earlier today, the home plate umpire from that game went up to Alabama manager Chris Smith and apologized for the call after watching it after the fact. So the 0-1 pitch here to Bond. That one will miss. That was pretty much where it was. That's rung up Bond. A little bit more outside last night, though. And so Bond stepping in now with 2 outs and a runner on first. He'll take that one high and outside for ball 2. He's been hard to get out this whole tournament. And that's what made that so tough with the bases loaded and down by 3. Bond really could have made something happen. That pitch will come in and get a great piece of the inside corner there for a strike. Just an outstanding pitch from Bricker there. It'll run the count 2-2 now. So the 2-2 pitch from Bricker. And that one's down and away, ball 3. So the payoff pitch coming from Bricker, and that'll miss down low. Ball 4. So with 2 outs, it's runners on first and second for Alabama here in the top of the first. Carson Grantham will step up. We've seen him play a whole bunch of different places around the diamond for Alabama in this tournament. Very versatile player as Bricker's pitch. That'll be away from ball 1 and got away from Conklin behind the dish there. So Bricker looking to find the zone again. He'll get a new ball. We've had so much rain in this area that really it's looking like great weather right now, but it rained a ton earlier, so the ground's still a little bit wet. Never want to pitch with a wet baseball. And the 1-0 pitch coming from Bricker. And a big swing and a miss there. Grantham was swinging to put Alabama up 3-0, but came up empty. And the 1-1 pitch coming from Bricker. And that is jumped on and hit a ton foul. Strike 2 to Grantham on the long foul ball. And the 1-2 pitch. That is hit the other way, but right to the second baseman, Udi. He'll fire over to second for the force out, and that'll do it from here in the top of the first. North Carolina works a scoreless half inning, even though Alabama had 2 runners on. And they'll turn to Reese Conklin, Jackson Bricker, and John Neal Conklin in the bottom of the first as North Carolina takes their first cracks at it. We'll be right back. And we're back here. This replay brought to you by Wilson. It was the first pitch of the game, and Brody Smith got all of it, but unfortunately, it went right into the glove of North Carolina third baseman Brandon Stansberry. And here's how North Carolina will come to the plate here in this championship game. Batting leadoff, Reese Conklin. Batting second, Jackson Bricker. Batting third, John Neal Conklin. Batting fourth, Jace Ratliff. Batting fifth, Mason Coates. Batting sixth, Jacob Allen. Batting seventh, Brandon Stansberry. Batting eighth, Aiden Shepard. Batting ninth, Ari Marshall. Batting 10th, Caleb Randall. And rounding it out for North Carolina, it's Van Udi. And, I mean, we might even have a little bit of sun come. I see blue skies poking through the clouds. For the first time in, I mean, literally maybe since Friday or Saturday. And that is the first pitch in there for a strike to Reese Conklin. So North Carolina looking for their first Diamond Youth Baseball World Series championship. They finished third in 2023, fifth last year, but Alabama, that is a state that has seen a lot of success here. And the pitch, that is going to be lined into right for a base hit. So Conklin starting things off with a single. And that'll give us a chance to tell you how Alabama lines up in the field. That single was off the pitcher, Brody Smith, catching him behind the dish, Bronner Deal. In the infield, Parker Bond over at first, Harrison Hovey over at second. At third, it's Colt Carpenter, shortstop Carson Grantham. And in the outfield, Spencer Ellenberg, Mason Davis, and Jace Yackel. And that one comes in and an interesting bunt there. And going for third is going to be Conklin. No one covered the bag. And so Jackson Bricker, that bunt, I mean, it looked like it kind of stung, maybe it just stung him a little bit, but it looked like it had hit him, but it dropped down, and a very successful sacrifice bunt for Jackson Bricker.
Number 23, John Neal Conklin.
That'll bring up John Neal Conklin, who's been all over this tournament. And I think they're going to check on him. Let's take a look at this replay brought to you by Wilson. So, yeah, the bunt did get down. Bricker tried to get away from him. He tried to turn away, but it was right off the handle of the bat. Might have crushed one of his fingers like against the bat, which you'd never want to have happen. But one away here in the bottom of the first, but a runner on third. And that one misses down and away for ball one. And Conklin gets all of that one to right field, and it's over the head of the right fielder. John Neal Conklin is going to chug into second. The run scores from third, and Conklin drives in Conklin for the first run of this Diamond Youth Baseball World Series Championship. It's 1-0 North Carolina with one away here, and John Neal Conklin staying at second, and he could potentially be a second run here with Jace Ratliff coming up. I mean, he went down and put that one the other way to deep right field. And Ratliff will take that one for strike one. Ratliff went into the sixth pitching last game against Midland. Ended up getting pulled, but had a masterful performance, 5+ scoreless innings, and he goes fishing there for strike two. And that pitch is going to be hit and over the glove of the second baseman. They're going to hold Conklin at third.
First he's waving him on.
And Ratliff is in at first with a single. So with one away here, runners on the corners for Alabama. Brody Smith in a little bit of trouble on the mound. We'll bring up Mason Coates.
Number 11, Mason Coates.
No out. I remember the bunt now.
And Smith will step off there. I mean, it is. And just a little bit of a delay here. And that'll skip in there for strike one. That looked a little low from up here. I wasn't really. And that's going to be popped foul into the fence. Strike two to Coates. And the sun is shining. Oh, this is genuinely insane. That one will be taken upstairs for ball two. It has been cloudy here for the better part of this whole week, dating back to the start of this tournament on Friday. And the 1-2 pitch. That one's taken high. Ball two. Count evens up here at 2-2. Mason Coates looking to deliver a second run here for North Carolina. He'll pop that one back foul, and we'll do that again. Coates had a single and reached on an error. He stole both times he reached. So Brody Smith looking to get a huge second out here. Double play ball is in order with a runner on first, and the 2-2 pitch. That one's low. It'll run the count full here, 3-2. And Smith deals his 3-2 pitch. Is going to be popped up and just out of reach of the catcher, Bronner deal. This has been an inning about a lot of at-bat battles between pitcher Brody Smith and the top of the lineup for North Carolina. He's got a 3-2 count here to Coates with one away. And that one is hit over to Bond at first. He steps on to first, and Ratliff is back in time. So North Carolina avoids the disastrous double play.
Now in the play for North Carolina.
That'll bring up Jacob Allen.
0-0, Jacob Allen.
Runners on first and third. 2 outs here to Allen. And that is popped up. Second baseman Harrison Hovey squeezes it, and Alabama concedes the first run of this game, but North Carolina leaves 2 more stranded. We'll head down to the top of the second, where Alabama will have Colt Carpenter, Chase Yackel, and Spencer Ellenberg due up. We'll be right back.
Do you want to play some baseball? What's it good for you? Oh yeah? You don't even have big league chew. Yeah!
any means necessary. Everything I'm doing is legendary. Step in my office cause I'm a boss, not a secretary. Second to none, I am primary, not secondary. Give me the throne, I'm crown taking, I'm about to make the boom, yeah, I make it boom. I'm coming with it, you feel it, I make it boom, boom.
And here as Jace Ratliff drove in the first run of this one. With that hit to opposite field, or excuse me, that was what set up the runners on the corners. And North Carolina wasn't able to add on. And so Jackson Bricker's day is done on the mound with the injury suffered on that bunt attempt. And so it's going to be the lefty, Aiden Shepard, stepping on now. Let's take a look here. This is how North Carolina took the lead. John Neal Conklin went down and got this one and drove it deep to right field over the head of Alabama's right fielder, I have both my North Carolina teams up here. It was over the head of Mason Davis out there and right. That was just a couple feet short of going over the fence for what would have been, I think, our first opposite field home run here at this field. So with Bricker's day done, the lefty takes the mound now to face off against Colt Carpenter, who will lead things off here in the second. 1-0 your score. Alabama looking to get some traffic. They had 2 runners on last inning, but just couldn't get anybody around. It was Harrison Hovey and Parker Bond reaching with singles and walks respectively. And we'll get underway here. Shepard working and deals, and that one will skip in for ball 1. Colt Carpenter, we've seen a lot of, either pitching or playing third base. And his 1-0 pitch will be grounded under the glove of Stansberry. Maurice Conklin couldn't get to it either, and Carpenter is on. So the leadoff runner on for Alabama, and that'll bring up Jace Yackel. And a lefty-lefty matchup here. Shepard will check over. Yackel. We've seen him flashing the leather in center field a lot this tournament. He has been one of the premier fielders we've seen, and he'll take that one low and away for ball 1. And so the 1-0 dealing. And that is grounded sharply into the right field for another single here. And Carpenter slipped rounding second, and he's out. I don't know if he slipped or if he tripped over the second base bag. But he was checking over to right field. Let's take a look here. This replay brought to you by Wilson. Yackel is in safely at first. He ripped that one into right. Carpenter had to hop over it. And he just kind of overran the bag there at second. And Van Udi had him out there, checking on over at Yackel. Nothing doing. That'll bring up Spencer Ellenberg, the left fielder for Alabama. And Shepard's pitch is going to be low for ball 1. So Alabama with a base running mistake. Tough one to swallow there. Is that 1-0 pitch is going to be taken low for ball 2 by Ellenberg. I mean, that is the difference in having a runner on first and one out. I mean, that's a fine outcome, but runners on first and second, no outs. Now you're in business, and Kyle Udy's going to come out and talk to Shepard. And while he does that, the Diamond Youth Baseball Tournament is brought to you by Big League Chew, the official partner of World Series events here in 2025. And Big League Chew has always been about bringing fun to the ballpark. Diamond Youth Baseball is a perfect fit for Big League Chew. These World Series events present the best of youth sports, and Big League Chew is proud to be part of the excitement, energy, and lifelong memories being made on and off the field. Good luck from Big League Chew to all the teams participating in this year's World Series events. We're down to just two of those teams, as it'll be Aiden Shepard still on the mound here to face off against Spencer Ellenberg. He kicks and deals, and that's grounded foul for strike one. And the 2-1 pitch here from Shepard. That'll skip into home plate for ball three. And 3-1 the count, the pitch here. That one drops in for a strike. Taking second is Yakel. Ellenberg looked like he wanted to offer up at that one, but held back, and it was a strike anyway. Now the 3-2 pitch from Shepard. That one is popped into foul ground, and it'll drop there. So we'll do this again. Nobody could really get to that one. Allen or Ratliff over at first. So 3-2 still the count here. Runner on second here representing the tying run here in the top of the second. And the 3-2 pitch from Shepard. That's going to be fouled back, so we'll stay here. And the 3-2 pitch will come after this pickoff attempt at second, trying to get Yakel leaning, but he's back safely in time. And Shepard kicks, deals, and that is going to be fouled out of play. So, I mean, a heck of an at-bat here from Spencer Ellenberg. Just fighting and clawing his way. And Shepard will check back on the runner. Nothing doing. And the 3-2 pitch from Shepard. That is lined into left. Base hit. They'll hold Yakel up at third. And Ellenberg delivers after a lengthy at-bat. He wins the battle with a single. And it's runners on the corners with one out here for Alabama. Whoa. First base umpire just threw one a bit high of John Neal Conklin there behind the dish. Lost his glove going for it. The first base umpire's face when that happened is priceless. But everything's all right. We'll get back underway here. Stepping in will be Mason Davis, the right fielder. And let's take a look at this single off the bat by Ellenberg. And that pitch will get away. In to score is Yakel, and this game is tied. So a wild pitch there from Aiden Shepard. And the tying run scores for Alabama. Advancing to second is Ellenberg. And now Alabama has a chance to take the lead. And the 1-0 pitch coming here. That's waved on and missed by Davis to even up the count at 1-1. And Shepard will toe the rubber. And the 1-1 pitch from North Carolina's pitcher. And that'll be taken high and outside for ball 2. Two-one pitch here, and that's grounded foul to even up things here at 2 apiece. And the 2-2 pitch, that one will miss high. And staying over at second is Ellenberg. From the count full now, 3-2. And the 3-2 pitch from Shepard is cut on and missed. Drop third strike is applied. And so 2 away here in the top of the second as North Carolina looks to keep this game tied now after surrendering their lead. Luke Shoemaker, the designated hitter, will step in.
Now at the plate for Alabama, the designated hitter number 4, Luke Shoemaker.
Two outs and a runner on second here for Shoemaker. And the pitch from Shepard. That'll come inside for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch there will skip in. And a nice pick behind home plate by John Neal Conklin for ball 2. And Shepard's 2-0 offering. That's going to be fouled away. Make the count 2-1. And Shepard's 2-1 pitch. And that's in there for strike 2. Clipped the top of the zone there, middle high. And so Shepard just 1 strike away from getting out of this one. His 2-2 pitch. And that one just misses down and away for ball 3. And the 3-2 pitch from Shepard. He kicks and deals. And that's grounded over to Conklin. Oh, no, it hits the runner. And he's out. He jumped over it, but it must have kicked up and got his heel or something. But he is out on the base pass, so that'll do it here for the top of the second. North Carolina no longer out in front, but they're going to turn to Brandon Stansberry, Aiden Shepard, and Ari Marshall in the bottom of the second to try and untie this game.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country. Playing for the love of the game. Playing for glory.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
And we're back here for the home half of the second inning. Alabama tied this one up in the top half, 1-1. Still Brody Smith on the mound.
Leading off the bottom of the second from North Carolina, the third baseman, number 3, Brandon Stansberry.
It'll be Brandon Stansberry stepping in now. And Smith winds and deals, and that pitch is going to be popped up foul. Strike one to Stansberry. And the 0-1 pitch from Smith is going to be rocked deep to left, but coming over is Yakel, and he makes the play. Made that one look easy. Stansberry hit that one a ton, but just kind of hung up in the air. And it'll be Aiden Shepard. Wind blowing a little bit in, center towards first base. And stepping up now is going to be Aiden Shepard, who's on the mound pitching. And he'll take that one high for ball one. And Shepard will take that one for ball two. Almost thought that he might have fouled that one off the bottom of his bat, but able to avoid it. And the pitch there will run up and in for ball three. Shepard had to duck out of the way of that one. So 3-0 the count here to Shepard, the pitcher. And he takes that one for strike one. So Brody Smith on the board in this count. And the 3-1 pitch. That one will run down and in for ball four. So one out base runner here for North Carolina.
Number 5,
Ari Marshall will step in. Had a walk in 2 trips against Midland earlier today. And a courtesy runner over at first for Aiden Marshall. It'll be Brandon Stansberry.
Courtesy runner for the pitchers, number 3, Brandon Stansberry.
And Marshall will pop that one down the third base line. Coming over is Carpenter, fires to first, and they've got him. Trying to go to third is Stansberry, and he is going to be in there safe. They didn't apply the tag. And so Stansberry's base running gamble pays off. And Carson Grantham still can't believe he didn't get the tag on him. Let's take a look here. And it was a great bunt by Marshall. And let's see here. Yeah, it's down there, and Stansberry kind of, it's tough to tell. So runner on third, 2 away here for Caleb Randall. He'll step out here. And the pitch to Randall. That's popped up. And Smith says he has it, and he does. So Brody Smith catches that one to end the bottom of the second inning. We'll head to the top of the third here, where Alabama will look to take their first lead.
Be a great coach. We need you.
Our kids need you. Motivate them.
Challenge them.
Inspire them.
Pay attention and know the facts.
Every injured youth is a loss.
So let this be our goal.
Our collaborative goal.
Our unified goal.
Our name is our mission. Coach safely. It's the mission.
It's the purpose.
And we're back here for the top of the third. Alabama will have Landon Lindsay and then the top of their order up here against Aiden Shepard, who's still on the mound. Alabama tied this game up at 1, the top of the third. And they'll look to take their first lead. And the throw down will get us started here in the third inning.
Leading on the top of the third for Alabama, the designated hitter, 00, Landon Lindsay.
And after a brief little discussion there between home plate umpire and John Neal Conklin, Landon Lindsay, 00, will step in, and Shepard winds and deals. And that pitch is in there for strike one to Lindsay. And the 0-1 pitch here from Shepard is going to be taken for strike two. And the 0-2 pitch grounded softly over to second. Udi coming on, fires over to first, and they got him in time. A tough play there by Van Udi. He's able to get the first out of this third inning. We want to thank you here for joining us here for the Diamond Youth Baseball World Series Championship. Today's game stream is brought to you by Synergy Sports and Entertainment, the official broadcast partner of Diamond Youth Baseball. As Shepard winds and deals here and skips that one into home plate against Brody Smith, his counterpart on the mound for Alabama. Started this game with a first pitch line out to third. And Shepard's 1-0 pitch misses high to make it 2-0. The 2-0 pitch coming from Shepard will miss away for ball three. The 3-0 pitch coming from Shepard. That one gets in there for strike one. Shepard trying to work himself back into this count. He winds and deals. And that one's in the dirt. Ball four. So a one-out walk here for Brody Smith.
Now at the plate for Alabama, number 2, Harrison Hovey.
We'll bring up Harrison Hovey. Hit a single his last time up. Has hit a home run in this tournament. And Shepard working from the stretch. Now we'll throw over to first, and Ratliff was able to pick that one out of the sky before it proved dangerous. Shepard, Rick from the stretch, deals to Hovey. And that one misses for ball one. And Shepard's 1-0 pitch. And foul tipped into the glove for strike one. 1-1 your count here. And the pitch to Hovey is swung on and missed. Strike 2. So 1-2 the count to Alabama second baseman Harrison Hovey. Runner on first here with 1 away, the top of the 3rd. Alabama in search of their first lead. And Shepard kicks and deals. And that one is low, ball 2. So with the count evened up here at 2 apiece. Shepard deals, and that one is going to be swung on and missed. The ball gets away from Conklin. The throw down to first won't happen. So a dropped 3rd strike gets Harrison Hovey on to first base. Never mind, there's a runner on first. That doesn't count. What am I talking about? He took off for first anyway. Fooled the lot of us. So 2 outs here. Runner on second. And that pitch to from Shepard is swung on and missed by Bronner Deal. Just a bizarre happenstance. Why would you run there? And the 0-1 pitch from Shepard is cut on and missed by Deal. Deal swinging to kill the ball here. 2. And the leading run in scoring position for Alabama, the 0-2 pitch from Shepard, is cut on and missed. So a 3-pitch strikeout strands a runner at second. It's a scoreless top of the 3rd. North Carolina will turn it over to Van Udi in the top of their lineup here in the bottom of the 3rd, coming up here in just a moment.
Do you want to play some baseball? We're too good for you. Oh yeah? You don't even have big league shoes. Yeah!
By any means necessary, everything I'm doing is legendary. Step in my office cause I'm a boss, not a secretary. Second to none, I am primary, not secondary. Give me the throne, I'm crown taking, I'm about to make the boom, yeah, I make it boom. I'm coming with it, you feel it, I make it boom.
And we're back here for the bottom of the 5th. It'll be Brody Smith still on the bump for Alabama, working against North Carolina's second baseman Van Udi. Then it'll be Reese Conklin and Jackson Bricker taking their second hacks at it. And so as Smith deals and warms up, we want to thank Sadler Insurance for being the endorsed insurance provider for DYB for decades. Think of Sadler Insurance for all your sports insurance needs for all different types of sports and activities. Quotes are available instantly online at www.sadlersports.com. Sadler Insurance teams, leagues, camps, tournament hosts, and sports facilities as a one-stop shop for all your policies and risk management needs. Sadler is the official insurance provider to Diamond Youth Baseball. And so we'll get underway here as Bronner Deal finally with his catcher's gear on. Throw down to second. And it'll be time for Van Udi to step in. So Udi 0 for 2 in North Carolina's win over Midland.
Leading off for North Carolina, number 10, Van Udi.
And that pitch comes in and hits Udi. So a first pitch base runner for North Carolina. It'll bring up Reese Conklin. Had a single on the second pitch of this game. And Smith's deal to Conklin is going to be lined over to Hovey at second. No throw back to first, but has one away here on a line drive out by Reese Conklin. We've seen some great plays in the field.
Now coming to the plate, number 23, John Neal Conklin.
And that'll bring up John Neal Conklin. So Jackson Bricker is done here totally with the injury. He left the pitching mound, but that's going to do it for him. So Neal Conklin now the new 2-hole hitter for North Carolina. He swings and misses at that one. And the 0-1 pitch here. That is going to be grounded foul by Conklin. He read that one well, but was way out in front of it. If he had timed that one up, it probably would have been detonated. And the 0-2 pitch coming from Brody Smith is grounded sharply past Colt Carpenter at third. They're going to wave Udi around. It's going to get all the way to the wall. They'll throw up the stop sign at third. John Neal Conklin in at second with his second double already today. And it's runners at second and third with one away here for North Carolina. Chase Ratliff will step up now. Single his last time up. With runners on second and third, one away, North Carolina. Really, look, this is their best chance to take the lead. You never know when you might have an opportunity like this again. And the pitch from Brody Smith. That one misses down and away for ball one. And the 1-0 pitch there is in there for strike one. The 1-1 pitch here from Smith. That's fouled back.
See, I'm over there coaching third. I'm hollering, top of the ball. I want a ground ball here. Nothing near. I want a ground ball. They holler, top of the ball.
1-2 the count here to the first baseman for North Carolina. And the 1-2 pitch. That is taken low. Ball two. Even up the count here. The 2-2 pitch. That one is high and off the glove, but staying it put at third is Udi. So the count runs full now. And the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply over to third, caught by Carpenter, and he tags the bag for a line drive double play. And so Alabama gets out of that one. This game remains tied at 1-1. Let's take a look at this one. This replay brought to you by Wilson.
After three complete, score remains tied. Alabama 1.
He got all of that one. And so Alabama will now look to take the lead to the top of the fourth. They'll have Parker Bond, Carson Grantham, and Colt Carpenter due up. We'll be right back.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
To experience Columbia, South Carolina, a standout destination in the Southeast where everyone truly belongs.
We are much more than our state's capital and home to the University of South Carolina. We are a diverse, growing city with incredible art and history around every corner.
You may even see a few painters set up on a street corner capturing all the city's sights and sounds.
But no matter your passion, Columbia is the perfect location. Take a chance by calling it home, even if just for a day.
And we're back here for the top of the fourth inning where Alabama will step up to the plate looking for their first lead. It's still going to be Aiden Shepard on the mound for North Carolina. North Carolina had a great chance with runners on second and third. Back in the third, and Jace Ratliff, who has been all over this tournament, got all of this one right into the glove of Cole Carpenter, who stepped on the bag for the second out in that line drive double play. So it'll be Parker Bond, who walked his last time up.
Number 11, Parker Bond.
And with the throw down there, we will get back underway. Jacob Allen catching now for North Carolina. And the pitch from Shepard. That'll run inside for ball one. Bond has been very tough to get out this tournament. And the 1-0 pitch from Shepard. That'll drop in there for strike one. The 1-1 pitch coming here from Aiden Shepard. That is swung on and missed. Bond went down chasing for that one. It's 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. That one is golfed into right center, and it'll be down as Parker Bond is on with a leadoff single.
Now in the plate for Alabama, number 1, Marson Grantham.
And so Shepard dealing with another runner on here. He works from the stretch. And that pitch in there for a strike to Carson Grantham, grounded out to second, his first time up. 1-1 your score here in the top of the fourth. As Shepard deals. And that one misses for ball one. And the 1-1 pitch here from Shepard. That one runs high and inside, ball two. And the 2-1 pitch coming from Shepard. Misses high. Ball three now. In danger of allowing two runners to reach here. And out comes Kyle Udy. And we'll see if that's the end of his day. And while they talk, you can make plays at any position, like any of the plays we've seen tonight that have just been worthy of a championship game. Make any plays with Wilson A2K and A2000 baseball gloves, designed with long-lasting pro stock leather and trusted by elite players like Mookie Betts and Ellie De La Cruz. Visit wilson.com to learn more and find your next favorite glove. It'll be Shepard still on the mound here for North Carolina, working a 3-1 count to Carson Grantham. And he deals. That is swung on and missed by Grantham. Run the count full here, 3-2. And so Shepard's 3-2 pitch. That's popped foul. We'll do this again. Shepard toes the rubber, winds, deals. His 3-2 pitch is fouled away. Grantham staying alive here. Parker Bond over at first, led off the inning with a single. And 3-2 the count here. Shepard kicks and deals, and that one misses high and outside for ball 4. So the first 2 runners reach here for Alabama. We'll bring up Colt Carpenter, who caught that line drive and tagged third to end the bottom of the third. Chance to give his team the lead here. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Was tagged out, overrunning second base. Back in the second inning. And Shepard's pitch. That is going to be bunted back to Shepard. Shepard comes up, fires over to third, and the ball gets away from Stansberry. Parker Bond rounds third, heading for home. And he is going to be in there safe. And Parker Bond puts Alabama on top 2-1 there, advancing. And both runners reach and advance as well, so it's second and third now. No outs for Alabama. Jace Yakel now steps in. He had a single his last time up. And that one is going to be hit the other way into left center, making the diving attempt and not coming up with it is Marshall. In to score. I couldn't tell. Did they say he made that catch? Why is... I didn't see a call from the umpire. Yeah. But he didn't tag up from third either. So it's going to be 3-1 with 1 out here, according to the umpires, but the runner didn't tag up at third, and there was no call from... So, yeah, it should be... Well, it's 3-1 now, Alabama, off that interesting happenstance. That pitch is high. And this pitch from Shepard is going to be lined into left, and they're going to send Carpenter, but throw up a late stop sign.
He should have been at third. Throw that ball at third, or he had him out. He'd have had him out.
That's 2 singles now for Spencer Ellenberg. That has just, messed with my mind a little bit. We didn't get really kind of any explanation there. And Kyle Udy is going to come out, and that'll be the end of things for Aiden Shepard. We'll take a quick break while North Carolina chooses their new pitcher. And we're back here. Here's how Alabama took the lead. The bunt by Colt Carpenter. Shepard came off the mound, fielded it, and fired, and it was a little bit of a low throw. Bounced past the third baseman Shepard. Parker Bond came in and scored. And so John Neal Conklin is on to pitch after Alabama scored a third run here It was, in fact, a catch by Ari Marshall, and I guess he really did. I mean, it was really kind of instantaneous. So it's 3-1 Alabama. First and third here, one away. Conklin looking to keep his team down by just 2 runs. And that one is bunted. Fielded by Allen, the catcher, and couldn't make the throw because Conklin was passing in front of him. And the bases are now loaded for Alabama. It was also, I mean, it was a really well-placed bunt. Luke Shoemaker up now, grounded out to shortstop, his first appearance. So Alabama has a chance to really blow this one open here in the top of the 4th. And Conklin deals. That one runs inside for ball 1 to Shoemaker. And the 1-0 pitch from Conklin. That one's down and away for ball 2. And the 2-0 pitch from Conklin. That'll skip in there for ball 3. Nowhere to put Shoemaker. So Conklin's 3-0 pitch is low, ball 4. A bases loaded walk for Alabama. They lead 4-1 now in the top of the 4th. That'll bring up Landon Lindsay.
Now coming to the plate, 0-0, Landon Lindsay.
He grounded out to second his last time up. One away here. And Conklin deals. And that one runs in and hits Lindsay. And so this inning is very quickly becoming a disaster for North Carolina. It's 5-1 Alabama. And Brody Smith is coming up. And Smith walked his last time up. But that one misses down low, so Conklin still searching for his first strike on the mound here. He kicks and deals his 1-0 pitch. And that one's high for ball 2. So this is the inning of ultimate doom and despair for North Carolina so far. The 2-0 pitch from Conklin. That is swung on and missed. And the 2-1 pitch from Conklin. That misses low, ball 3. So in danger of a second bases loaded walk. And the 3-1 pitch from Conklin. And that is popped up. Coming over is Reese Conklin, the shortstop. He's got it for the second out. A huge second out here. And that'll bring up Harrison Hovey.
Now at the plate, number 2, Harrison Hovey.
He has a single, and he reached on a dropped third strike. And with 2 outs, he fouls that one back, 0-1. It's a chance here for either Hovey to put this one really out of reach or for John Neal Conklin to at least keep North Carolina somewhat in this game, as it is 0-1 offering. That's high, and it gets away from the catcher, Allen. And that one, it took some weird hops, and Mason Davis is staying over at third. And the 1-1 pitch here from Conklin. That one's fouled back for strike 2. So North Carolina 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, which has quickly turned into a complete and total nightmare. And the 1-2 pitch. That one misses high for ball 2. And Conklin wants a new ball. And so Conklin working with the 2-2 count here, 2 away. Alabama has scored 4 runs here in the 4th. And the 2-2 pitch. That misses low, ball 3. So the count runs full here to Harrison Hovey. And the 3-2 pitch. Misses down and away. Ball 4. 6-1 Alabama. 2 bases loaded walks and a hit by pitch with the bases loaded. And out comes Kyle Udy. And that's going to do it for John Neal Conklin on the mound. We'll take a quick break here while North Carolina makes their second pitching change of the inning. And Van Udy will take the mound here for North Carolina. Looking for just 1 out here to get out of this top of the 4th. That's been the stuff of nightmares for North Carolina in this Diamond Youth Baseball World Series O-Zone Championship. It's a 5-run frame for Alabama, and the bases are still loaded for Bronner Deal. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And while he warms up, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank everybody here involved in West Columbia at the Midland Sports Complex for this Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. The grounds crew has had to work with less than optimal weather conditions all week long. Everyone who has scored a game or ran the scoreboard or done PA work, all the people who put on this event, all the parents who came down from across the southeast, and DJ here to my left working the live stream and all that good stuff, and our camera operators, Kendrick and Chris. And a swing and a miss there from Bronner Deal for Van Udy. It's been an awesome week here at the ballpark, and it wouldn't have been possible without every single one of those people. The people at the canteen working with the food, having some of the best chicken tenders. And they just call it balk. Van Udy balks in a run here. And it is 7-1 Alabama. So an 0-1 count here to Harrison or to Bronner Deal, with runners on second and third and 2 outs. Udy deals. That one misses outside. Ball 1. And the 1-1 pitch. That one skips away, and staying over at third is going to be Landon Lindsay. And the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. So Bronner Deal's count runs 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Waved on and missed. So Bronner Deal strikes out and strands 2 runners, but Alabama drops 6 runs in the frame to take a 7-1 lead. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th where North Carolina will look to Mason Coates, Jacob Allen, and Brandon Stansberry to start their rally.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat, and even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
To experience Columbia, South Carolina, a standout destination in the Southeast where everyone truly belongs.
We are much more than our state's capital and home to the University of South Carolina. We are a diverse, growing city with incredible art and history around every corner.
You may even see a few painters set up on a street corner capturing all the city's sights and sounds.
But no matter your passion, Columbia is the perfect location. Take a chance by calling it home, even if just for a day.
And we are back here for the bottom of the 4th where Alabama will look to protect, a impressive lead they've taken here. They scored 6 in the top of the 4th, and North Carolina looking to rally here. 9 outs to score 8 runs. Mason Coates will step in. He popped up to first his last time up. And the pitch from Brody Smith will be low for ball 1.
And the plate for North Carolina, number 11, Mason Coates.
So this Alabama team, after this pitch, that is off and into left field for a leadoff hit. And chugging over to second is going to be Mason Coates, and he's in there with a leadoff double. It's hard to tell, obviously we struggle with left field there a little bit from our angle, but
Next up for North Carolina, 00,
it'll bring up Jacob Allen here with an opportunity to cut into this Alabama lead. Alabama made the DYB World Series last year after winning their state. They have 4 returning players from that team: Brody Smith, who's currently on the mound, Carson Grantham, Jace Yackel, and Bronner Deal. And that pitch is put right back where it came from. Smith fires it over to first for the out, but it gets the runner over to third. So Brandon Stansberry will step up with a run 90 feet away. And so Stansberry working here. And he pops that one foul. Stansberry drove in the only run that North Carolina scored in their win against Midland earlier today. Flew out to center on a hard hit ball his last time out. And a swing and a miss there from Stansberry. So 0-2 the count to the North Carolina third baseman. And the 0-2 pitch. That's going to be hit the other way, over into right, and making the play on the run is going to be Mason Davis. Tagging up and scoring is Coates. So North Carolina scores their second run. They'll bring up Aiden Shepard, who walked his first time up. So only a 5-run deficit now for North Carolina. And after a brief little appeal to no avail, Brody Smith will deal. And that one drops in for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch coming from Smith. That'll miss outside for ball 2. And that's a hit the other way foul for strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch coming here now, and that is lined sharply over to the shortstop. He's got it, fires over to first for the 3rd out. So Carson Grantham making a nice play there to retire the side in the bottom of the 4th. North Carolina gets 1 run back, but they still trail by 5. We'll head to the top of the 5th, where Alabama will have Parker Bond, Carson Grantham, and Colt Carpenter up to try and add on. We'll be right back.
A standout destination in the Southeast where everyone truly belongs.
We are much more than our state's capital and home to the University of South Carolina. We are a diverse, growing city with incredible art and history around every corner.
You may even see a few painters set up on a street corner capturing all the city's sights and sounds.
But no matter your passion, Columbia is the perfect location. Take a chance by calling it home, even if just for a day.
And we are back here. It's still Van Udi on the mound, looking to keep this one a 7-2 ball game for North Carolina. They got one back with a double by Mason Coates. He moved over to 3rd off the ground out back to the pitcher by Jacob Allen. And then Brandon Stansberry stepped in and hit this sacrifice fly to right. It's a nice ranging play by Mason Davis for Alabama. And that's how North Carolina got their 2nd run.
For Alabama, number 11, Parker Bond.
And Parker Bond, a walk and a single so far today, steps up. Udi will toe the rubber. He winds and deals to Bond. And that one's outside for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch from Udi. Gets a half swing there. Bond couldn't hold himself up. Strike 1. And the 1-1 pitch. That is going to be clubbed into left for a leadoff single here for Parker Bond. That'll bring up Carson Grantham. Walk his last time up.
Carson Grantham.
And the pitch to Grantham. That gets away and to the backstop, and Bond chugging for second, and he'll be in there on the pass ball. 1-0 the count to the shortstop for Alabama. Runner in scoring position now. And the pitch. That'll miss up and away for ball 2. And the 2-0 pitch from Udi. That misses up and in for ball 3. And the 3-0 pitch coming from Udi. That one misses downstairs. A 4-pitch walk to Carson Grantham, his 2nd walk of the afternoon. Colt Carpenter will step up now.
Now batting number 21,
He had a tremendous defensive play over at the hot corner to keep this game tied at 1, and that led into that top of the 4th where Alabama took control of this one. Now he steps up with an opportunity with runners on 1st and 2nd, no away, to add on. Single, and he reached on an error so far today, and that pitch is away for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch. That is fouled back for strike 1. And so 1-1 the count here. And the pitch swung on and missed by Cole Carpenter. And the 1-2 pitch from Moody. That'll be grounded over to Stansberry. He'll step on the bag at 3rd, throw over to 1st, and it is done time. But a good play over at 3rd gets the lead runner. Gets 1st and 2nd with 1 away here on the fielder's choice. Bring up Jace Yakel.
Number 8, Jace Yakel.
A single and a sac fly on the day. And the pitch from Moody. In there for strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch from Moody. And that is clubbed into center. Charging on, but it'll drop in front of the center fielder. And everyone's safe. And the bases are loaded. Ari Marshall throws that one in to keep a run from scoring. And that'll bring up Spencer Ellenberg, 2 for 2 with 2 singles on the day. With the bases loaded and 1 out, Alabama can blow this one open with 1 away. And Udi's pitch taken for strike 1. That one hung up in the zone, and Ellenberg just didn't pull the trigger. And the 0-1 pitch coming here from Udi. And that one misses outside, ball 1. And the pitch from Moody. That is clubbed past the 3rd baseman. 1 run will score. They're going to wave around Carpenter. And he hesitated for a second. The throw-in gets him at the plate. Into 2nd is Ellenberg. But a run scores to make it 8-2. But there's an out at the plate. And so runners on 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs. And so still an opportunity with the 2 runners on 2nd and 3rd for Alabama to add on here. But a nice throw there by North Carolina left fielder Mason Coates to get Colt Carpenter at home. That is swung on and missed by Mason Davis. 1 for 2 on the day. And the pitch from Udi is going to be hit foul for strike 2. And Udi's 0-2 pitch. That trumps in for a called strike 3. A pretty curveball there from Van Udi will strand 2 Alabama runners on 2nd and 3rd. But Alabama gets that run back. They lead by 6 again. We will head now to the bottom of the 5th where North Carolina is going to have Ari Marshall, Caleb Randall, and Van Udi to work with as they're going to look to get back into this game.
Be a great coach. We need you.
Our kids need you. Motivate them.
Challenge them.
Inspire them.
Pay attention and know the facts.
Every injured youth is a loss.
So let this be our goal.
Our collaborative goal.
Our unified goal.
Our name is our mission. Coach safely. It's the mission.
It's the purpose.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
And we're back here for the bottom of the fifth inning. This Diamond Youth Baseball World Series presented by Big League Chew. Big League Chew has always been about bringing fun to the ballpark. Diamond Youth Baseball is a perfect fit for Big League Chew. These World Series events represent the best of these sports, and Big League Chew is proud to be part of the excitement, energy, and lifelong memories being made on and off the field. Good luck from Big League Chew to all the teams participating in this year's World Series events. And so Harvey Marshall will step in and take that one up and in for ball one.
Number 5, Ari Marshall.
And a sacrifice bunt his last time up. North Carolina down to their last 6 outs, and they need 6 runs to tie this game. That pitch in there for a strike. Brody Smith still on the mound for Alabama. He's worked 4 innings of 2-run ball. And the 1-1 pitch, that'll run inside. And the 1-1 pitch misses for ball 3. And that is going to be muscled off the wrist there and fires over to first, and they've got him. So a tough out there for Marshall in a 3-ball count. Kind of got jammed there. And it was a good play by Carson Grantham over at shortstop.
Now in the play, number 1, Caleb Randall.
But with 1 away there, that'll bring up Caleb Randall here. Popped out to the pitcher his last time up. And that is grounded over to Carpenter at third. He'll throw over to first, and that is 2 quick outs here. And with 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. And that pitch is going to miss in. Woo. Late call there for strike 1 to Udi. So the pitcher for North Carolina steps in, has an 0-1 count, and he pops that one foul. Quickly in the hole 0-2 now is Udi. You know, Brody Smith has had a very effective day, but he still has yet to get a strikeout. And he works with an 0-2 count here, and there we go. A swing and a miss by Udi, and North Carolina's side is retired here in the bottom of the 5th. We go to the final inning of regulation with Alabama up 8-2. They'll look to add on with Luke Shoemaker, Landon Lindsay, and Brody Smith due up in the top of the 6th. And we are back here for the top of the 6th inning. North Carolina looks to keep themselves down by just 6 runs. Still Van Udi on the mound. And so it'll be Luke Shoemaker, a bases-loaded walk his last time up. And he's going to try to get on so Alabama can, I guess, add more insurance. They already lead by 6.
Leading off the top of the 6th for Alabama, number 4, Luke Shoemaker.
And we are ready to get back underway here. Shoemaker steps in. And Udi winds and deals. And a swing and a miss there off Shoemaker. Makes it 0-1 here. And an 0-1 count. That pitch is in there for 0-2 now. So Udi working quickly here. And the 0-2 pitch. That one misses for ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. That misses up and away for ball 2. And the 2-2 pitch coming from Udi. And grounded foul will stay right here. So 2-2 your count here to Luke Shoemaker. And Udi winds and deals. And did he go? No, he did not, says the first base umpire. So the count will run 3-2 now. And the 3-2 pitch. And Shoemaker goes down swinging there. For the first out here in the top of the 6th, that'll bring up Landon Lindsay. Got hit by pitch with the bases loaded to drive in a run his last time up. And that ball thrown in from and Udi kicks and deals. That one comes in, and Lindsay wears that one, and the ball bounces up and lands perfectly on top of the fence. So a hit by pitch for Lindsay. I mean, I hope he's okay. Seems to be, but yeah, the ball, you can see it right there sitting right on top there. And that is maybe my favorite thing that's happened in this tournament so far. Obviously kidding, but Udi working from the stretch now. He deals that one away for ball 1 to Brody Smith, who's pitched 5 innings of 2-run ball for Alabama. And throwing on over is Udi, not in time. And the 1-0 pitch, that is hit high in the air to left, and it is going to be caught. A leaping grab by Mason Coates out there in left. And that was right up against, right up against the fence. He didn't miss that one by much. Brody Smith just a few feet away from a home run here to really put this one out of reach. But that'll bring up Harrison Hovey, someone who we've seen hit a 2-run home run. So don't, all you home run fans, don't turn it off just yet. And the 1-0 pitch here to Hovey with 2 away. That'll miss outside. So it'll be the top of the lineup due up for North Carolina in the bottom of the 6th. And we'll see what they can do. But they got to get there first. This 2-0 pitch is going to be popped up. And whoa! That one came back and whew. I didn't think that there was a, there's a little outcropping, I guess, in front of our window here, and it landed right there and about scared us half to death up here. I say us, trying to cover myself. The 2-1 pitch misses away for ball 3. And Udi's 3-1 pitch. Grounded over to Stansberry at third. He goes to second. They tap on the bag, and that'll do it here for the top of the 6th. Reese Conklin, John Neal Conklin, and Jace Ratliff due up in the bottom of the 6th. North Carolina has 3 outs to work with and 6 runs to make up to keep their hopes of winning the World Series alive. We'll be right back.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat, and even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Be a great coach. We need you.
Our kids need you. Motivate them.
Challenge them.
Inspire them.
Pay attention and know the facts.
Every injured youth is a loss.
So let this be our goal.
Our collaborative goal.
Our unified goal.
Our name is our mission. Coach safely. It's the mission.
It's the purpose.
And we are back here for the bottom of the 6th. Alabama 3 outs away from winning the Division II Diamond Youth Baseball World Series Ozone Championship. They lead this game 8-2. But North Carolina, not known for going down quietly here in this tournament. They have a handful of multi-run comebacks themselves. They'll need one for the ages here as they trail by 6. It'll be Reese Conklin leading off here. And Brody Smith on the bump still. A single and a line out to second are his outcomes for today. And Brody Smith winds and deals. And that one is lined right into the glove of Colt Carpenter. Oh, Reese Conklin just can't get something to fall. He smoked that one in the opposite field. But Carpenter was right there playing nearly on the grass. And that'll bring up number 23, John Neal Conklin. Whoa. Well, Jackson Bricker stepping back in. He left the game with an injury earlier. And Jackson Bricker. So Alabama 2 outs away from a team that made it to the World Series last year after winning their state. Brody Smith currently on the mound. Carson Grantham, Jace Yakel, and Bronner Deal are returning players from that squad seeking a World Series title. And that will run inside for ball 1 to Bricker. So Bricker trying to have his Willis Reed moment here. Stepping into this one. And he takes that one outside for ball 2. North Carolina has had a season to remember of their own, obviously, as after this 2-0 pitch. That misses outside for ball 3. They finished 3rd at the Diamond Youth Baseball World Series in 2023, and they finished 5th last season, but this time is their first, making it all the way to the final. And the 3-0 pitch. Then there for strike 1 to Bricker. So 2 teams that been pretty good, but they haven't yet reached the mountaintop, and that one is going to be lined down for a hit. Jackson Bricker steps in after his injury and has a 1-out single here for North Carolina. That'll bring up John Neal Conklin.
23, John Neal Conklin.
2 doubles on the day for him. One away here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on first. And John Neal Conklin, after this step off from Brody Smith. Smith looking for a complete game. He's been phenomenal today. And the pitch to Conklin. That's going to be grounded right back to Smith. He bobbles it. He'll just throw over to first. And Parker Bond will squeeze it for the second out. And so Bricker will get to second.
Now in the play, number 22, Jace Ratliff.
Jace Ratliff steps in. Pitch to Jim to get North Carolina to this championship game. He has a single, but he lined into a double play that kept this game tied back in the bottom of the third. And the next half inning is where Alabama really took control of this one. You got a feel for him as he steps in here. And he rockets that one deep to left. It is going, and it is going to be down and off the wall. Coming around to score is Bricker. The throw into second will not happen. And so Jace Ratliff with a RBI double. Well, he just back in the third, he needed to get that one a little bit more up, and he hammered that one. And so Mason Coates takes that one high, a double his last time up. After the conclusion of this game, make sure you guys stick around as PA announcer Lee Lafrage will be presenting the awards to both squads here. And that one's grounded over to short. Bobbled, and it's going to be no play. Ratliff is in at third. Bronner Deal over at short. Couldn't quite collect it. And no interference there. I think they're going to come out and try to appeal for that, but Ratliff, from our vantage point, vantage point. We didn't see anything. Chris Smith just talking with the umpires here. Runners on first and third. Virginia trails 8-3.
Now in the play for North Carolina, 0-0, Jacob Allen.
And so Jacob Allen steps in, 0 for 2 on the day. Chance to at least knock in one more here against Brody Smith. And the pitch to Allen. That one misses for ball one. 2 outs here. Runners on first and third. Trailing by 5 is North Carolina. And Allen will take that one for strike one. That was a tough one. I mean, really, 9 times out of 10, you swing at that one, you're going to hit a weak ground ball. And the 1-1 pitch. That is hit the other way, foul. So North Carolina down to their final strike. And the 1-2 pitch from Smith. That is hit the other way into shallow right, coming on, and it's going to fall. Ratliff scores. And advancing to third, the throw down is not in time. So Mason Coates in at third. Jace Ratliff scores. It's first and third, 8-4 your score now. And North Carolina is not going quietly into that good night. Brandon Stansberry, who has had some really hard-hit balls here today. He flew out to deep left center. And we're going to get back underway here after a brief delay. And a sacrifice fly. The tying run is on deck in the form of Aiden Shepard, but Stansberry needs to get on for him here. And he's going to ground that one into left field. Home comes Coates. Staying put at second is Jacob Allen, and the line keeps moving for North Carolina. The tying run comes to the plate in the form of Aiden Shepard. And
Next up for North Carolina, number 20.
Carson Grantham is going to come out to talk to his pitcher. Let's take a look at this one. This replay brought to you by Wilson. And that pitch, Stansberry just got all of that one and knocked it in the hole between third and short. And so First and second, 2 outs here. It'll be Brody Smith still on the mound and Aiden Shepard stepping in for North Carolina. He represents the tying run here in the World Series D2 Ozone Championship here at Diamond Youth Baseball. And 1 out to go for Alabama. They entered this inning leading by 6. Smith's pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. That one caught the top of the zone. Smith dealing the 0-1 pitch. In there for strike 2. North Carolina down to their final strike here now. We said that a couple times this inning. And 0-2 your count to Aiden Shepard. Runners on first and second. Down by 3 is North Carolina. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Alabama holds on and wins the Diamond Youth Baseball World Series Championship here in West Columbia. North Carolina put on a great performance. They score 3 in the bottom of the 6th, but they just can't quite get everyone around. That's going to do it for this game. Stick around as PA announcer Lee Lafrage will announce the champions of Alabama and the runners-up of North Carolina as they present awards to both teams. We'll have on-field appearances as well here in a little bit. Alabama, they win the World Series Division II Ozone Championship, and we will be right back, but stick with us here as you will hear Lee Lafrage announce this over the PA. Stay with us. And we are back here from the press box here at the Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Our USA Baseball play of the game brings us all the way back to the bottom of the third with Jace Ratliff on and 1 out in the bottom of the third. Runners on second and third. He lined this one to Colt Carpenter, who stepped on the bag and stopped North Carolina from taking the lead. Alabama would then score 6 runs in the top of the 4th to take control of this one. They held on late for an 8-5 win. It could have been a myriad of plays. It was an excellent game here between Alabama and North Carolina, and it ends with Alabama winning the World Series Championship. Stay with us here as PA announcer Lee Lafrage will announce all the awards to both teams and present the World Series title to Alabama.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give both teams a big round of applause for their play in the 2025 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Let's also give a big round of applause for the County of Midland and all the time and effort they put into this event. First, for the Sportsmanship Award, goes to Anson County, North Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention.
Let's take pictures. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, after this round of play, Anson County from the state of North Carolina have been eliminated from the 2025 DYB World Series here in Lexington County, South Carolina. North Carolina came to this tournament as a winner, and they will leave here as a winner. We have enjoyed having them here at this tournament, and we ask that they go now to the outfield fence and bring back their state flag. While they're going to get their flag, will you join me with and give them a great round of applause for their play here this week? Ladies and gentlemen, on the field are Diamond Youth Baseball officials, State Director Terry Lanning and National Director David Jackson. They will present the tournament awards to the team from Anson County, North Carolina, as their names are called. First, we have number 6, Reese Conklin. Next, we have number 15, Jackson Bricker. Number 23, John Neal Conklin. Number 22, Jace Ratliff. Number 11, Mason Coates. Double zero, Jacob Allen. Number 3, Brandon Stansberry. Number 5, Ari Marshall. Number 1, Caleb Randall. Number 10, Van Udi. Manager Kyle Udi.
You forgot one. Number 20 right there.
Number 20, Aiden Shepard.
I'm not skip over him. You put my finger in the wrong place. It's your fault.
Now, Manager Kyle Udi. Assistant Brian Allen. Assistant Neil Conklin. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give North Carolina another round of applause for their play here this week. We wish them a safe trip home and continued success in athletics and in life.
Repeat that. Repeat that. Terry Lanning will present the.
At this time, Terry Lanning will present the team runner-up trophy to Anson County, North Carolina. And now the 2025 Dixie Youth Baseball Ozone World Series champions from Wicksburg, Alabama. Please go to the outfield and retrieve your state flag and the championship flag.
Same elimination. Same thing. Yeah. That's who's out there. Who's out there?
We're not going to do elimination. We're just going to do the same.
Yeah. Jack.
Jack Fillingham.
Yes, sir.
And now the National Director from Jack Fillingham will present the championship awards to Alabama. First, number 5, Brody Smith. Number 2, Harrison Hovey. Number 18, Broner Deal. Number 11, Parker Bond. Number 1, Carson Grantham. Number 21, Colt Carpenter. Number 8, Jace Yakel. Number 14, Spencer Ellenberg. I can do it if you want. Number 7, Mason Davis. Number 4, Luke Shoemaker. .00, Landon Lindsay. Manager Chris Smith. Assistant Jason Jowl. Assistant Chris Yakel. At this time, Jack Fillingham will present the team championship trophy to Wiggensburg, Alabama.
I didn't think you were gonna come on. Yeah.
North Carolina, please do not leave the playing field just yet. Please line up on your foul line. At this time, we would like to close this DYB World Series with prayer, the same way we began this World Series at opening ceremonies. For our prayer, we will have Mr. David Jackson.
Our gracious Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for allowing us to have this wonderful tournament, to keep these young ladies and young gentlemen occupied, and for the weather that you have given us, and for everything that protect us while we travel from to and from, and give us safe travel on the way home. And we ask that you wrap your arms around each and every one of us and give us your love. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Hey ladies and gentlemen, we are back here, and we want you to stick with us real quick. We're going to head down, try and grab Coach Smith from Alabama for a quick little interview here, and we'll be right back. We're going to run some commercials, but stay with us here for the interview with Coach Smith.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat, and even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Play some baseball? We're too good for you. Oh yeah? You don't even have big league chew. Yeah!
By any means necessary, everything I'm doing is legendary. Step in my office cause I'm a boss, not a secretary. Second to none, I am primary, not secondary. Give me the throne, I'm crown taking, I'm about to make the boom, yeah, I make it boom. I'm coming with it,
love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat, and even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Be a great coach. We need you.
Our kids need you. Motivate them.
Challenge them.
Inspire them.
Pay attention and know the facts.
Every injured youth is a loss.
So let this be our goal.
Our collaborative goal.
Our unified goal.
Our name is our mission. Coach safely. It's the mission.
It's the purpose.
Experience Columbia, South Carolina, a standout destination in the Southeast where everyone truly belongs.
We are much more than our state's capital and home to the University of South Carolina. We are a diverse, growing city with incredible art and history around every corner.
You may even see a few painters set up on a street corner capturing all the city's sights and sounds.
But no matter your passion, Columbia is the perfect location. Take a chance by calling it home, even if just for a day.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
I think Big League Chew came out of the fact that I really loved baseball. It was the summer of 1977 when I first came up with the idea of starting in a minor league bullpen, just a dream of an idea. I love playing ball, and I love chewing bubble gum.
Big League Chew is one of the few bubble gums that has survived over 30 years, almost going now 40 years. It's an iconic gum that has always been associated with baseball, and so the two of them together just makes a lot of sense.
Sharing my ideas with my teammates, I probably drove them crazy with it, but the one idea gained a toehold. And the idea was basically, we don't have to be cool by chewing the other stuff. We can chew bubble gum, and if you shredded it and put it in the pouch, it would be even cooler because you could take a little or you could take a lot, and you could really have a lot of fun with competitions to blowing bubbles while you're just kind of killing time in the bullpen. I think the biggest evolution was moving the production back to the USA, and the Ford Gum guys have done a spectacular job refining the formula, making the gum even more fun than it's ever been.
We've come out with other flavors. We now have cotton candy. We'll be coming out with blue raspberry, and we also have come out in different forms. Any gum we make with the Big League Chew name has to have what we call bubbleability, and if it doesn't have bubbleability, the Big League Chew name doesn't go on it.
It's because of the love of the game that Big League Chew happened. And I think if I had to send one message, that's it. If you love something, somehow things will work out.
And once he's ready. And we're here, ladies and gentlemen, to wrap things up here from the field over in West Columbia at the Midland Sports Complex. I'm here with head coach / manager Chris Smith of the DYB World Series Division II Ozone champion, Alabama. Chris, how are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. You know, we got a bunch of boys a lot to battle out there, so it's a good game, and we were able to pull everything out.
And, you know, you mentioned that you guys made it last year. You won your state championship. You were an assistant coach on that team. You also had 4 returning players, Brody Smith, Carson Grantham, Jace Yakel, and Bronner Deal. You know, obviously winning a title means a lot to everybody, but for you and those 4 players, tell me how that feels.
Well, you know, that's what we're talking about. You know, seeing the team run out there, grab their flag for the last time they were going to be here. You know, that experience last year really, like, it was humbling, really, to do that. You know, not making it that far last year. But what it did is taught us that, you know, if we put the work in, we can battle back, and we can overcome anything and beat anybody who steps on the field with us.
Yeah, and so another thing you guys mentioned in your team info was that you've been playing your home games or all your regular season games on the road or at a home field in a town over. With this victory and this championship you're going to bring back home, your hopes of having a home field to play on, how do you think that's going to impact that?
Well, hopefully this will shed some light as to what we're trying to do. You know, we got a lot of things in the works to, you know, try to help raise some money, get some fields. But it really just shows the heart, determination that not just this team, but our community has as far as, you know, what we're willing to put on the field, what we're willing to do, the work we're willing to put in, even not having our own home fields right now. So, you know, for us, this is just hopefully something that's going to bring more light to us and say, hey, no matter what odds we're at, we're going to push through, we're going to battle, we're going to win it.
Anything you'd like to mention, Coach?
Roll Tide. I mean, other than that, I think we're good.
Well, we'll see. Maybe you back in Columbia when Alabama visits Williams-Brice here in a couple months, maybe?
Maybe so. We'll see. You know, hopefully we'll get another win there.
Oh, man. Well, that's going to do it for us here. Thank you so much, and congratulations, Coach, yet again.
Thank you.
All right, and that's going to do it from us here at Diamond Youth Baseball and Synergy Sports and Entertainment. From us here, I'm JP Barry. Thank you to our cameraman, Chris, the man behind the board, DJ, our other cameraman, Kendrick. It's been a pleasure to bring you Division II World Series play all week long from here in West Columbia. I'm JP Barry. Have a great day.